She's 9 months pregnant. The world is watching, and she just walked onto the America's Got Talent finals stage to deliver a performance that has absolutely broken the internet. Jessica Sanchez, a name many of us have followed for years, took on Die With a Smile, a massive hit by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, and transformed it into a moment of pure magic. The reaction has been an absolute tidal wave of emotion. Thousands are calling it the greatest finals performance in the history of the show, but not everyone is in complete agreement. Some eagle-eared listeners are debating a few of the technical choices she made under immense pressure. And many are asking the big question, was her song choice a stroke of pure genius? Or a massive risk for a finale? Wait until you hear the theory some people have about how her baby was actually helping her sing. We are diving deep into what everyone is saying online, from the tears and the goosebumps to the technical analysis. This performance was about so much more than just a song. Before we get into it, if you love seeing breakdowns of the biggest moments in entertainment, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Okay, let's get into the reactions. The Superwoman Effect. More than a performance. First things first, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather, the baby in the room. The single most dominant conversation online was pure, unadulterated awe. The internet is collectively asking one simple question: how did she do it? The screen was flooded with messages calling her a superwoman and a strong, badass woman. Many people put it into perspective, saying things like, I can't even think of many people who would leave their home in their 9th month, let alone get on a stage in front of millions. The fact that she not only graced the stage but delivered a vocal of that caliber is being called incredible and truly inspiring. It's one thing to sing, but to sing with that level of control, while, as one person put it, carrying a whole human is a feat of strength that has left people speechless. Viewers were quick to point out that she is about to go through two of the most life-changing moments possible at the same time. Having her first child and competing in the finals of AGT. The sentiment was clear. This wasn't just a performance. It was a moment of history. Someone wrote, Jessica Sanchez is not just performing, she's making history. 9 months pregnant and still delivering vocals with unmatched strength and grace. That's not just talent, that's pure heart and dedication. Another viewer humorously pointed out that her baby is getting the best private concert imaginable. The dedication was not lost on anyone, with some even speculating, I bet on every high note the baby kicks and Jessica feels the pain. Such dedication just to entertain us all. A vocal masterclass, the technical breakdown. But let's be very clear, while the circumstances were extraordinary, the pregnancy wasn't a gimmick. It was the backdrop for what many are calling a vocal masterclass. People were adamant that her talent alone is what commands the stage. Across the board, viewers were comparing her to the greatest vocalists of all time. We saw countless messages saying she has the voice of Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, and Beyoncé, all condensed into one powerhouse singer. One person stated it perfectly, she is a total superstar. She deserves to win, and also to be recognized like the diva she is. Fans and vocal enthusiasts immediately started breaking down the technical specifics of the performance. A huge number of people pointed to the moment between 0:31 and 0:33 seconds when she sings the word tomorrow. The reaction to that specific vocal run was insane, with viewers calling it pure magic and absolute perfection. Her breath control, in particular, became a major topic of discussion. For a singer who is 9 months pregnant, breath support is an incredible challenge. Yet, people described her breathing as deadly in a good way. One analysis noted, it's a well-arranged song with strong storytelling. Your voice has a beautiful tone as always, vibrant quality despite being pregnant. Now, on a stage that big, under that much pressure, is perfection even possible? A few very sharp-eared listeners noted what they thought was a single off note very early in the song. But here's the interesting part. They praised her for it. One person wrote, she crushed it. Only that one off note early on. She covered it up wonderfully. This observation was echoed by others who said it just proves what a true professional she is. To make a tiny slip and recover so instantly that most people never even noticed, that, they said, is the mark of a true legend. The song choice, a risky move or a stroke of genius. Every artist in a finale faces the same crucial decision. What song do you sing? This choice sparked a fascinating debate online. Taking on a beloved hit by two modern legends, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, is a high-risk, high-reward move. The overwhelming majority of people felt it was a stroke of genius. Many fans were thrilled with the song choice, saying it was a finale-worthy performance. They felt that transforming an upbeat pop duet into a soaring, emotional solo ballad was the perfect way to showcase her artistry and storytelling ability. As one person put it, she took on one of the biggest songs of the decade and blew it out of the water. Another added, "Bruno must be so proud with Jessica's rendition, his fellow Filipino." However, a different perspective emerged from a smaller group of viewers. They wondered if the song was too subtle for a grand finale. The thinking goes that finales are often won with massive, earth-shattering power ballads that leave no room for doubt. Die with a smile, while beautiful and emotional is more intricate. The question some people were asking was it explosive enough to capture every single vote? In the end, though, the consensus online was that the risk paid off beautifully. People felt that she didn't just sing the song. She completely reinterpreted it and made it her own. Mel B's comment during the show was referenced multiple times, with one viewer writing, "The comment of Mel is really true. Every time she sings, she brings us all to her own world." A full-circle journey and the emotional connection. For so many people watching, this performance was about more than just a single night. It was the emotional culmination of a journey that started nearly 2 decades ago. Longtime fans were overcome with emotion, seeing the young girl they rooted for blossom into the woman commanding the stage. Many remembered her from AGT Season 1 as a child, and of course, from her iconic run on American Idol. This history created a powerful connection for her supporters. One of the most liked sentiments read, "We need her to win. We are healing our inner child." It spoke to this feeling that her victory would be a victory for everyone who believed in her from the very beginning. This deep connection translated into a wave of powerful, emotional reactions. The word goosebumps appeared in hundreds of messages. People from all over the world, from the Philippines to Brazil to Kenya, shared how the performance moved them. We saw so many people admitting they were brought to tears. One person wrote, "Am I the only one who gets teary eyes when she sings?" Based on the replies, the answer was a resounding no. Another viewer shared, "In a time when it does feel like the world is ending, her voice was so calming, powerful, and beautiful. We all needed that." The performance clearly transcended the competition and provided a moment of genuine emotional release for millions. So, after all the analysis, all the emotion, and all the awe, what is the final verdict from the public? To put it simply, the internet has all but crowned her the winner. The messages were not just hopeful, they were declarative. We saw a flood of statements like, "This is a $1 million act. She is not competing anymore. She has already won. And ladies and gentlemen, you're America's Got Talent Season 20 grand winner." People were already celebrating what they believe is an inevitable victory. The praise was off the charts. Viewers said, "She ate every performance and left no crumbs, and Ima be very upset if she doesn't win." The calls to action were loud and clear. One person passionately wrote, "I think everyone should stop claiming her but start voting for her. Now is the time to unite." That message of unity was echoed globally, with fans rallying support from Filipino, Mexican, and American communities, all urging each other to vote. For many, this felt like destiny. "Timing is everything," one person wrote. "This timing literally showcases how talented she is. I couldn't even think of a better way how she could show that." It seems the public believes this is her moment, her time, and her season. So, what we have is a performance that wasn't just a song. It was a statement. A display of incredible strength, a vocal masterclass, and an emotional full-circle moment for a talent many have cherished for years. The public sees Jessica Sanchez as more than just a singer. She's an inspiration, a superwoman making history right before our very eyes. And she's doing it with a grace and power that has left millions absolutely speechless. But now, we have to turn it over to you. What was your favorite part of the performance? Do you think she is the undeniable winner of AGT 2025? And what song do you want to see her perform after she welcomes her new baby? Let us know everything you're thinking in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next breakdown.